You guys will never believe what happened yesterday. This is episode 3 of Simulation Show with your host Noitalumis. After 6 years in the making, I officially present to you Time as Color. Available for purchase now. You can get the digital collector's edition on my website, and it comes with free downloadable worksheets and tools that will help you access the material in the book and apply it to your everyday life. This book is near and dear to my heart. It all started with the concept of looking at a clock and thinking it has numbers, but why isn't there color? And extrapolating that idea, dividing the clock into the 24-hour day into different color segments, each representing an energy or frequency in retrospect to that distinct time color, as I coin in my book. And as you can see right here, the time is color scale. I will put that up right here, the time is color scale. Or do it right here. Right here. And then you can see, so we have the red time color at, there we go. The red time color at the, I'm still getting used to this. Only episode 3, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate it if you've been here. And by the way, if you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, go and check them out. I'll put those on the screen right now, right here, and then also right here, right here. So if you guys could go check them out, that would be awesome. If you're not subscribed as well, make sure to subscribe and put the bell notification on. But anyways, back to the show. So time is color. The red time color, which we have at the top here, that is the core, it's the foundation, it's where we start. The orange time color is right after. Yellow, followed by, I'm going to give you guys the times as well. In my book, it's very important that I make this distinction. So even how we tell time is relative to where you were born. But in America, some people use the 24-hour AM PM kind of thing where it repeats 1 through 12 and then 1 through 12 again. And then across the pond, or in military time, or a lot of places around the globe, so right here we have the international times, like 17:06 and 5 seconds to 20:31 and 17 seconds. That's the indigo time color. That's actually the time that I'm in right now recording this video. The indigo time color takes place between 5:06 and 5 seconds p.m. and 8:31 and 17 seconds p.m. As you can see right here, it has all the page numbers. So when I invite you to begin reading this book, I say you can start and take it from the top and go red, orange, like as the day goes. You can start it, take it from the top and go all the way through. Or if you would like, for maximum and medium impact, you can skip to the page number of where, of what chapter you're in right now to start experiencing it. Oh yeah, right here. I have the page, an invitation to begin. I now invite you to make a choice on how you wish to begin your personal exploration. For maximum and medium impact, I strongly recommend you skip ahead to the time color you are currently in. By aligning your reading with your present moment's energy, you may feel this framework resonate instantly. Alternatively, you may choose to start here at the foundational base of the red time color and continue the sequential reading. Remember, this time as color scale is subject to your awareness, not rigid rules. As this is your personal guide, you can read chapter 2 through 8 in any order that appeals to you. The beauty is found in your unique perception. And so that's on page 23. 23 is also one of my favorite numbers. I was born on the 23rd, and my grandfather, when he played sports, his number was 23. So I always loved 23. People would be like, "Oh, you're a Jordan fan. You love Jordan." And it's like, it's not like I didn't, but it was for other reasons, first and foremost. So yeah, then we start chapter 2 red, the root, and stillness. But like I said, for maximum medium impact, let's just flip to indigo time. Why not? Because who knows what time you're seeing this? Okay. So we're at indigo time. Inward shift and rejuvenation. As the expansive freedom and flow of the blue afternoon gently recede, flowing into a subtle blue-indigo blend, we transition into the deeper, more introspective hues of the indigo segment of the daily spectrum. From 5:06:05 p.m. to 8:31:17 p.m., these are the early evening hours that initiate a profound shift from outward engagement to an inward focus. It's a psychological transition, inviting you to begin shedding the external demands and roles of the day, making space for essential rejuvenation. Within this indigo time color, one can discern 4 distinct shades or phases, each deepening the inward shift and rejuvenation. The color indigo, a deep and mystical blend of blue and violet, powerfully symbolizes intuition, deep thought, mystery, and introspection. In the quiet embrace of these evening hours, its energy subtly yet powerfully calls us to turn within, to access our subtle awareness. This is the vital time to begin shedding the day's external pressures and commitments, making space for essential rejuvenation. For many, the indigo time coincides with dinner, a communal moment that offers a precious opportunity for conscious decompression. Speaking of conscious decompression, this video is brought to you by Awareness. Awareness is our sponsor for today's video. I just had the thought, split second, like 30 seconds ago, that the sponsors for this show should be concepts until I actually get sponsors. These episodes are going to be sponsored by Concepts. So this concept today is sponsored by Awareness. Thank you so much for Awareness. Go check it out. Awareness. Make sure you have it. Everyone needs it. Make sure you find it. Make sure you hold on to it. And make sure you remind yourself of your awareness. Because a lot of people get awareness and then it gets lost between everything else. So make sure to know where your awareness is. Do you know where your awareness is? It's like, do you know where your kids are? Do you know where your awareness is? Make sure you know where it is, because then you'll know where you are. And if you don't know where you are, you don't know where to go. Hope that helps. Back to the show. Or we never left the show, but back to the reading. Back to the scheduled programming, should I say. Instead of allowing discussions to rehash or intensify the stresses that conscious decompression. Instead of allowing discussions to rehash or intensify the stresses that may have built up, the indigo energy encourages consciously choosing to decompress and gently process information from an inner, more reflective perspective. Reflective perspective. How about that? How's that for a rhyme? Might have to put that in a song. This mindful approach transforms dinner into a sacred transition, marking the beginning of a crucial phase for holistic rejuvenation, preparing your mind, body, and spirit for deeper rest. So that is basically the introductory paragraph to the chapter. And then each chapter has these sections. My resonant image or feeling, a poetic reflection, a musical note and frequency, and energetic center, intuition and insight. Or well, the energetic center name for this one is intuition and insight. Let's begin with that, just because I randomly read it. So we're going with the flow. The energy of shifting inward and seeking rejuvenation naturally supports developing deeper intuitive connections, allowing you to gain perspective on the day's events from a place of inner wisdom. Engaging with this time mindfully is like, mindfully, again, there it comes up. Engaging with this time mindfully is like mapping the stage of intuitive processing and preparing for a clearer vision, both internally and for the days ahead. I have a practical application section. Aligning with the indigo time and its unique energy is about consciously facilitating your inward shift and embracing rejuvenation. Practical applications include fostering gentle decompression through conscious interaction and quiet reflection, whether alone or with others. For those sharing their evening, consciously breaking bread with loved ones at dinner becomes a powerful practice. Engage in a communal reflection, gently discussing the day's experiences and feelings, allowing for shared decompression rather than rehashing stress. During this meal, mindfully consider how the food you take time to prepare and mindfully consider every time mindfully comes up. It's that extreme awareness again. And taking time to take that present decompression instead of just pushing past it, but just taking a second to feel it and to replay. We don't allow ourselves to do that enough. So mindfully consider how the food you take time to prepare and consume is transforming into inward energy, breaking down to fuel your body and mind for the quiet rest and plotting of the day ahead. Whether alone or in company, cultivate moments for quiet contemplation, allowing thoughts and feelings to simply surface without immediate judgment. It's an ideal time for light journaling, perhaps noting insights or reflections from the day. Engage in gentle stretching or restorative yoga to release physical tension and encourage inner calm. Meditation, focused on intuition or simply observing your breath, can deepen your connection to your third eye. Practice mindful transition from external activities by creating rituals that signal the end of work or social roles, allowing your authentic self to emerge. If possible, consider watching the sunset as a beautiful, symbolic act of transition and release, absorbing its colors as a visual anchor for the coming night ahead. My poetic reflection for indigo time is the day's potential, solidified yet unsure. Tomorrow will come. My resonant image or feeling is the serene beauty of a sunset enjoyed on a peaceful walk with family after dinner. It's the moment when the day's colors softly fade and the sky transforms through hues that deepen from bright orange to the rich contemplated blues and purples. This shared experience of watching the sun dip below the horizon, feeling the evening air cool and the world go quiet, perfectly captures the energetic blend of the fading day with a rising internal awareness. It signals a soft, beautiful invitation to shift your perspective inward, fostering connection with loved ones before deeper self-reflection, and beginning the journey of personal rejuvenation. So, as you can see and get the feel of this video, indigo is, as the chapter is called, Inward Shift and Rejuvenation. At this time, I didn't really see myself making this video, but the day got away from me, and the day got away from me. It's not like I'm not using my time guide. I'm not saying it doesn't work for me. It's not perfect. It's not bulletproof. I'm not saying you're going to read this book and the energy of your life is going to transform like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this book will to bring it back to our sponsor of this video, awareness. This book will increase your awareness of the energy that repeats throughout your day and the cycles and the rhythms and the habits that you can build in sync, in harmony, in conducive flow with the energy of each time color of your day. This book is a guide to it. And just as everyone experiences time different, just as everyone has a different perception, just as everyone sees color different, what I may see as a red stop sign, you may see and call a red stop sign. But in your mind, what you see as red, I may not see as red. So it's like there is really no way of knowing what each individual perception is like. One of my favorite quotes when I was a kid, one of the things that I'd always say, is that everyone is entitled to their perception. Because everyone has an opinion, everyone has a truth, everyone has a reality that is real to them, that they are experiencing. Where am I going with this? I don't know. I'm just talking. So thanks for listening. I really appreciate you being here. We could keep talking, but we actually have something really special planned for this episode. Glad you've made it here, stuck in with us to this moment. This is the official premiere of The Gap music video right now. Enjoy.
As I bridge the gap between insanity and utopia, like before the capital of Estonia, there was no talent, was revel at the sight of the universe's might. Calm in a blizzard like a wizard on thin ice. I am Noitalumis, I'm the simulation site. Reflected, focused with all of my might. The planet keeps on spinning as the days turn to night. Heavy on the mic, so on my feet I am light. This the gravity of the situation, which is influenced by your navigation. If you have the patience, amplify, rearrange it. I am complex but still close to basic. As elements form, I naturally evolve. Response to the past, I am the resolve. In response to the future, who knows what's next? As I bridge the gap between insanity and utopia, like before the capital of Estonia, there was no talent, was revel at the sight of the universe's might. By the hectic, unaffected, I am chiller than thick ice. I am Noitalumis, the one who chooses if I will, maybe, or might. Fight, freeze, or flight. All three, like a frozen dragon. Burr, burr, like a frozen dragon. Wire connection, I am not lagging. I'm a chosen man, in tune with the present. Hourglass drops sand. Witness the magical sounds of man. The magical sounds of man. As I bridge the gap between insanity and utopia, like before the capital of Estonia, there was no talent, most revel at the sight of the universe's might. But most are blind to the true glory. You have the power to write your own story. Ice melts and ice forms, sunny days and then rainstorms. Every day your brain stores easier because your chores. When you allow it, what is your allowance for failure? The greater it gets, the greater you get. When you learn from your mistakes, you can transform into great. Even when all seems lost, this too shall pass. You will defrost as the snow clears and widens the gap. Lost and found with the past at our back. I attack the path and beat up the track. With every step past, I don't look back. Instead, I 360 to still see who's with me. Are you with me? Thank you for taking the steps to shorten the gap. All who are lost will eventually be found. As we make our way into the mystery makes its way into us. This is the wonder of the world we are a part of. stars are eventually found. But no one can be found if they do not shine.